Hey everyone, welcome back. Congratulations, we have made it to X and Y. We are going to see something a little bit odd in this one, some upside down cards. At one point in time, I was keeping a copy of something even though it had damage on it or scratches or whatever. And I would stick it in there upside down. I thought I got rid of all of those, but it looks like this X and Y base set still has those in there. So I'll probably take them out after this. Not sure what the my intention was there. I guess it looks more like a full binder, kind of placeholder cards, but I don't know. I've kind of decided to not go that route, so probably just toss those cards and find some that are in better shape. This was prior to getting back into collecting. I know I first got back into Pokemon itself through PTCGO, like the online trading card game, sometime around early XY. So at this point, I had not started to open packs or collect cards again, but did later on. So some of my early XY binders are a little bit lackluster, and I didn't really go out of my way to hunt down the reverses in good shape, so we're probably missing a bunch of those. And then we'll see later on the product that I did open. Those sets are going to be near complete. Probably just missing some of the harder to pull cards. So let's get right into it. I think X and Y has a lot of great artwork, so we're going to be seeing some of that. We have some more complimentary cards with the Volbeat and the Illumise. That's a Kanako artist that does the really good depictions of human characters. We have Venusaur EX up there. The very first EX from the X and Y era. I guess we have a pretty decent amount of the reverses on this side, and they're not upside down, so it's a pretty good indicator that they're in good shape. This poor Simisage, I'm not sure what's going on with him. I'll probably check through. Maybe I was a little bit too strict on the credentials for that, looking for like absolutely mint cards. If it's almost perfect, or it looks like it did, as it could have come out of the pack, then I'll probably just flip it around and check it off on my list. These cards are not, these upside down cards are not checked off in my Poke Collector. We have the Vivillon there. I'm pretty sure that's the one that in the different regions it had the different patterns on it. So Vivillon, if you're not aware, has different patterns on it. And they did sort of a weird global thing where the different releases had different versions of that. So I think there's been a few people that have tried to collect them all. There's certain ones that are very difficult to come across from other countries or regions. So we got a pretty good variety of artwork here. We got the Sui continuing on. We got Kamiya next to that. Lots of different artworks. We have 5-band here that looks like the background is not from the same place as the Fennekin itself. But what are you gonna do? There's always a little bit of that mixed in. Some reverses on the backside here. So it looks like this might even be something to get into. At least I have a binder for these. These are I guess I didn't mention that. These are just temporary binders and pages, and aware that cards can get damaged because of the rings if you store them improperly. So if you like have the page like that or something and you close the binder, it can leave some nasty binder dents on the sides of the cards, especially these ones on the inside that are next to the rings themselves. Do not recommend. I usually store these spine up, and I'm just very careful that all the pages are down away from the ring before it gets closed. We got the Mega Blastoise EX there. Looks like we're missing the Blastoise EX to go with them. And even like later on in XY, I found this set was kind of hard to come across. I guess this is quite old now. This is 2014 where X and Y began. So very cool Greninja Hollow there. 5-band as well. This one's a little bit better done. It certainly helps that it's a hollow, but They did a good job on that one. Pikachu here. We have our few reverses on the backside. Still missing a bunch of those, but to be expected. I don't think I opened any product for X and Y base, which is why we have a lot of these like upside down cards that are probably a little bit damaged. What do we have over here? The reverse Ekans, Grumpig, Scolipede, Phantom. Not the like hugest fan of X and Y, but still some nice sets that came from this, and I have some very fond memories of playing the trading card game online, building some decks. It's pretty cool. Zorua there. The artwork is kind of nice. I don't know who that is. Toist Beach. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but we'll see some new artists in here, and a lot of people hate on the modern stuff, but I find the artwork going through X and Y and into Sun and Moon has certainly improved. The amount of, not necessarily the artwork itself, but just the amount of artwork or effort that goes into some of these artworks. You can tell there's a huge difference. Not a theme exactly here. We got a lot of mountainside stuff. We have our fairy Pokemon that we're getting into now. The Jigglypuff and the Wigglytuff. Mr. Mime, Spritzy, Swirlix. And I don't know how complete the cards are at the end of this binder. It's probably been quite a while before I added anything to X and Y base, because typically as I was adding stuff I was removing those upside down placeholder cards. There might be a couple other early X and Y sets that also have that same upside down card thing going on. The Bunnelby up there, 3D Bunnelby. Some of our trainers here, Sycamore, Great Ball, Muscle Band. We got here Shauna. We got even the looks like some of the energies I have are not even in good shape. Team Player Grunt. And yet we have a couple in the reverse fashion here. It does look like we have some of the cool stuff at the bottom, so it looks like I ran out of space. So I don't know what this Aegislash was from, if that was a pre-release promo. Not 100% sure. I didn't pull it myself. We got some full arts at the bottom here, the Blastoise, Emolga, and Xerneas. And a couple Pokemon League promos, the Crosshatch at the back. Nothing huge. I can't remember how many full arts are actually in this set. We got 142, 143, 146. So it looks like we're missing a couple at least. So it'd be nice to pick those up. That's it for that. It looks like we can certainly make some progress on this. I'd like to start taking a look into ordering some of those cards. But they should be very cheap, especially the stuff in before the ultra rares. We'll have to get into that, as well as the black and white stuff. I wish somehow I could get some binders. I might have to dig a little bit harder, try and see if we can get some matching binders, or switch over to a different type of binder. And which is kind of a shame, because I have so many of those white Dex 9s that it'd be nice to keep going with those. But if we can't find them, we're gonna have to move on to bigger and better things. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys tomorrow in the next one.